Chicago. I am thrilled to be here, and I'm thrilled with the energy we're seeing on the ground. With the grassroots enthusiasm, what we're seeing is we're seeing Republicans unifying behind our campaign. We're seeing Republicans coming together. This race has become a two-person race between me and Donald Trump. And more Republicans are unifying behind our campaign. You know, I also want to mention something about the events this evening in Chicago. This is a sad day. Political discourse should occur in this country without a threat of violence, without anger and rage and hatred directed at each other. We need to learn to have disagreements without being disagreeable, to have disagreements while respecting human beings on the other side. Earlier today, over 30 people were arrested at one rally. And then tonight, as violence broke out, the rally was canceled altogether. Now, the responsibility for that lies with protesters who took violence into their own hands. But in any campaign, responsibility starts at the top. Any candidate is responsible for the culture of the campaign. And when you have a campaign that disrespects the voters, when you have a campaign that affirmatively encourages violence, when you have a campaign that is facing allegations of physical violence against members of the press, you create an environment that only encourages this sort of nasty discourse. That happy to answer some
Do you think Trump should not have canceled the rally tonight?
I think the decision should be based on public safety. But I think a campaign bears responsibility for creating an environment when the candidate urges supporters to engage in physical violence, to punch people in the face. The predictable consequence of that is that it escalates, and today is unlikely to be the last such instance. We saw earlier today in St. Louis over 30 arrested. That's not how our politics should occur. You know, the city of Chicago in 1968 saw some ugly days when politics descended into hatred and incivility and even violence. And it is my hope that in 2016 that we can appeal to our better angels, avoid going down that road once again.